not until the growth hormone kicks in.
Wrong podcast.
TDB. Okay. Is this just you bought this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What are we drinking?
So we're drinking some ripe.
Okay.
Bawang from Yunnan Sourcing.
Okay, cool. I will start us off. It is time for yet another episode of TDB. We are fed and ready for more.
Yep.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. 408, I think.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Something or other like that.
Plus or minus 408.
Yeah, I tell people like, oh, I'm kind of into tea. And they're like, oh yeah? I'm like, yeah, I like do a YouTube channel. I'm like, oh yeah? I'm like, yeah, we have like 400 episodes. They're like, what?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's been a slow drip, honestly. It's like,
that's true.
It's like we've been at it.
Yeah.
We're Jesus. This is like year 9 for TDB.
So,
Or is it year 10? 2013 is when we started. So yeah, it's year 10.
We're into coming into year. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Fruitful.
Production values have gone through the roof.
Shut up. 720p gang, what? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we are drinking some Yunnan Sourcing ripe Pu'erh. Bawang is the name. And so I actually recently did a wine tasting from Steam Milk. And so it was kind of a contest. Okay. And this was the one that I picked to be the winner. The other panelists did not pick this to be the winner. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you think of this ripe. Just finishing off the last one.
Sweet.
You can see it kind of had a code name there, Bashful Shark.
Got it.
So yeah, curious to try this tea. Figured it's also a nice mellow thing to have after lunch.
Yeah, totally. Shout out to Steam Milk. I'm gonna find you, buddy.
Yeah.
Get you. And yeah, cool. Lots of friends, always cool. Interesting. Oh, wow. It smells good.
Yep.
It's very fruity. Okay.
Fruity, woody.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is this rinse? Yeah.
Yes. And quantity of leaf here we're using, I don't know.
You saw him put it in.
Yeah.
So you know.
Play that back.
Yeah.
They did the math.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, my guess is about 4 grams. Something like that,
probably. If you had to eyeball it, we were using, this is not iron pressed cake. Maybe the bottom third of the guy one was full.
Right.
Yeah. So, and nice high pour here. I have enough chipped guy ones that my high pours are like a fury because they're like they go everywhere and stuff. These are nice. How many guy ones have you chipped? I do like all the time.
I have chipped one of these, and I think that's about it.
Very good.
My most used teapot has a lot of chips. Most of them acquired in the first few months of having it. So,
yeah. I have like a nice, really low squat guy one that I use at home.
Yeah.
That I just love. I don't know, just something about like the right shape. Anyway, it's the whole experience, yo.
You just wanted to use the word squat.
So true.
Working on the SATs.
Oh my God,
Side gig. Cheers.
Cheers.
TDB doesn't pay well enough. So it's got like this very, I don't know if it's subtle, maybe a little more beyond subtle. Like it's got this streak of bitterness that I find to be quite interesting with this tea.
Exactly what I was like eyebrow expressing. Yeah, very like a kind of almost a coffee, dark roasted flavor profile. Yeah, kind of unique, definitely. Because yeah, very uncommon to have like an actual bitter.
Right.
It's not even. Yeah. It's like Anyway.
And if you remember, we had a ripe or two that were like straight bitter.
Right.
And I personally cannot totally get on board with that. But when it's like a little bit integrated in like this, I do tend to like it.
You know what age this is?
Oh, this is 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, the material might be a little bit older,
Sure,
is my guess, but pressed in 2021.
Look at how dark that is. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Smells good too.
Yeah, very tasty. Very strong, lingering flavor.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of actually, this is cool because it's pretty hard to find new flavors in ripes. There's kind of like a family of flavors, and it's just like you kind of pick among them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I've ever, like, yeah, having a ripe that's actually just bitter is very uncommon.
Yeah. So are you saying that this tea was adopted? It's outside of the family of flavors?
It's like before the first word is over, I know how full of shit you are. Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. I like the texture. It still kind of has a lot of those very familiar ripe aspects to it. Like still kind of creamy.
Yeah.
Nice mouthfeel to it.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's different though. Yeah. But I mean, to your point, yeah, it's so definitely a ripe, but
yeah,
that bitterness is really interesting.
It's like just a little bit different than your standard ripes. It's the sort of tea where you're like, I wonder who the father is.
We're gonna milk that for the whole episode, y'all. They ain't stopping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this one hang out for a second longer. I'm gonna boil this up, and so I flash steeped that last one because of how dark it was. Hopefully, I don't burn myself here. I'm just gonna do this. Go.
And
potent.
And how do you like ripes after meals? Because we just finished eating some Laotian food.
Yeah, this is like the perfect food or flavor profile prep for that, especially the bitterness. Yeah. It's nice and strong, comes through.
Yeah, you can't have something too subtle.
No, definitely not. Yeah, it had like a nice fatty lunch with some pork and stuff, and this is tasting really good. Yeah, it's not very. It's interesting. Our previous tea, which was a Rothware.
Got some Pu'erh.
Yeah, there you go. Almost had like a woodier flavor than this.
Yeah,
a little bit. A bit more like leaf, fall.
Yeah. I mean, very different. I mean, yeah, the traditionally stored raw. They're both fermented, but this one they're very different profiles.
Almost a plum fruit that is really uncommon in a ripe. I'm not getting as much in the cup, but. Really interesting. Yeah, cool. And for being so young, actually, I wonder how this will age out. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm curious too about that bitterness and how that will evolve too. But I think this has the right proportion for me to be just interested in enough.
Face in there. All right. Oh. I think that this smell passes the mom test because there's a really sweet, fruity smell to it.
Yeah.
Not quite tropical fruit, but like just sweet. But then the cup itself is like a nice bitterness. It's not as like charcoal burnt as coffee. It's more of like, I don't know how you would describe bitter. Maybe like sugar that's been cooked or something. Just like a hint too long, like an over caramel.
So just like slightly burnt sugar.
Yeah.
So mom test?
I don't think so.
Okay, interesting. Ultralight?
Maybe not. No. I don't think so. Yeah. It's just no. It's too strong. I think this is unlike a lot of ripe. I could almost imagine overbrewing this. Actually, let's try that. We're screwed.
Yeah. This is episode 3 already. All right. GLHF.
Love the viscosity on it. Nice sweetness to start, and then just like a nice punch of bitterness to finish it. A little fruit. Not as stick wood. Yeah. Very good. Pretty unique.
Yeah.
I can see why you picked this. And why everyone else was wrong.
Yeah.
Come at me. I didn't taste any of them. I don't know.
Yeah. I will now be reading the judges' names.
And their addresses.
Who voted down on here. I thanks to my hacking skills, I also have their SSNs. So I'm not advocating harassment, but
I wonder what the overlap of like tea weirdos and tech people is. Probably higher than the normal general population.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, the general population, I think tech weirdos are not a huge proportion of that percentage, but yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say they're the majority of tea people in the Western sphere, but they definitely do make up a disproportionate chunk.
Oh my god, look at that. It's like molasses.
Yeah, so this is overbrew test?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just so that people can see how dark that is. That's crazy. Wow. Okay.
So cheers to Scott for blending this tea.
This is a cool production. And he made this, right? This is his?
Yeah. He blended it, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Right. Yeah. More of an architect than a builder? I don't know. That's a bad analogy.
Sure.
Cheers.
Cheers. I think I like it even more. I think you definitely, everything is just a little bit heightened. Extra bitterness, but still not too much.
Yeah.
Still nice creaminess, very full mouthfeel.
Very creamy. It's weird. It's like got that texture of like coffee with milk in it, and a bit of that bitterness too. This is almost the closest to a coffee type flavor profile I've had out of the ripe, I think.
Interesting. So maybe not past ultralight or mom test, but do you think this would be good like coffee drinker test?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. I like this.
Because, most ripe is not very friendly towards coffee drinkers because the profile is so different. The color is the same, but this tea maybe has just enough of that like strong caffeinated edge that it veers into more plus territory.
Yeah, I think so. Very, very good. So this is the Bawang, excuse me, from Yunnan Sourcing. Definitely pick this up. I think we'll stop there so we save ourselves for the next episode.
Yeah.
But YunnanSourcing.com for I think their US site, and then it might be Yunnan-sourcing.
No, it's YunnanSourcing.us for US and .com for China.
Anyway, Doesn't matter. Google them. Scott's always been awesome. So thanks, Scott. Thank you, Steam Milk, for hooking it up. Wow, we're doing another one of these, aren't we?
We are.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
stay tuned for episode 400
Oh my god.
At some point. It will probably become before episode 500.
That's true. Hopefully. Until then, we'll see you guys soon.
Adios.
Ciao. Peace.